Hello, how's everybody doing tonight? Hey, Lori, Chris. If Victor's still here, he's probably doing a drive-by. And then Mr. Bird, Mike Bird, will probably be back shortly. Hope you're all having a good week. Yeah, it's been a crazy week here. It's been crazy. I tried to go sailing, I think four times this week. Nothing, man. Or the day before yesterday, hey David, I spent 4 hours, almost 4 hours at the lake waiting for the wind that was supposed to pick up a little bit, and it never did. And then today it was supposed to be 5 to 10. So I figured, well, hey Paul, I will wait and go sailing around 10 o'clock. Hey Mountain, how you doing, buddy? Tried to get you blue, man. Been showing a lot of your videos, buddy. But yeah, it's just been crazy, man. But it's, if it wasn't 1,000 degrees out, it'd be good. It'd be great for flying. But I need to fly. I gotta fly more, man. Instead of flying 3-4 times a week, man, I'm going once. Once. I'm like, no. Oh, let's see. Present. Share screen. Share screen. Share entire screen. Share screen 2. Sound. Share. Got it. Hide. Let's go back here. Hey Victor, how you doing, man? Man, excellent flights on your F-86, your big F-86, man. It's so nice to see you flying that again. Hey Bob, how you doing, man? Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, it's been a busy week here. Linda's been gone, and I did some plumbing this week, and or was that last week? I can't remember. It's just days are just a blur. We had to fix some washers and sinks and stuff, and we got that taken care of. But let me see. I got some stuff I want to show here. All right, so we're doing the 5 landing challenge again, and the whole idea of the 5 landing challenge is to have fun. The rules are kind of on this page right here. That's in my community tab, and it's there. Yeah, it looks different. Yeah, I thought it looked different, Victor. We got your maiden on here, but just I mean, it's going to end on around the 31st. Hey, Duan, how you doing, man? It's going to leave. End around the 31st. No steadfast, and then we'll. Hey Terry, how you doing? We'll present. Like maybe some like the final 5 or something like that, and I plan to get some other judges that'll remain anonymous. And we'll pick them. It doesn't mean it's just, hey Jim, I mean, it's fun, the fun factor, whether or not. And then I got this year we're going to put one marker. I got a koozie here, and then I got a cup there, and try to land on this line. If you have a line on your runway, you can use that. But I was trying to come up with something simple that us grass and park flyers could do without trying to mark a line on the field. Because I've tried to go out there with spray paint lines on our field, and it just doesn't work. If I went and got latex paint and a brush, maybe, but this works. You just stand, and try to touch the wheels down between the 2 markers. That's kind of going to be the goal. And I don't know who's gonna, I don't know how it's gonna go, but you just got to touch the wheels down. I didn't want to have like the only people that could stand a chance of winning are those with reverse thrust. If you're throwing a hand toss plane, just fly it, land, pick it up, toss it, go back and land again. And the goal is for 5 landings. I was going to do less, but I thought, it's just, yeah, always got to touch your wheels. Got to touch the wheels down right in here. And, like all wheels have got to touch the ground. and you don't have to come to a complete stop. Just land. It can be a slow, a slow touch and go, but make sure it's a landing and not just the front wheels touch or one wheel or something like that. And again, it doesn't. I mean, I don't know how. I don't know who's going to win. I don't know. I don't know. You can't tell. You know. Yeah, and I already ordered the trophy. It's a little transmitter thing, and I got the plaque. And I'll go order a name plaque once we get a winner, and then I'll have to order the world champion five landing shirt from spring. And once we get that, in fact, I can mail off my shirt and the trophy ahead of time because the trophy shop in town that I go to is pretty good. I mean, they should be able to do a name for me while I wait. If not, it'll take a day. But and that's it. Nothing real complex or complicated or anything like that. Just something simple, but fun. And I was going to try something different. And every time I come up with something different, it was just too complicated. And the more complicated something is, it's just not fun. You can go out and everybody should practice landings. I mean, my God, the other day, the video I posted of my landings, I don't think I've had that many bad landings on a battery. One, I think I was tail heavy. Two, I was tail heavy for the wind. I didn't. The wind just picked up basically when I started shooting video. But Wild Bill, he's been doing the Monday night real flights. He starts it up about 9 o'clock or so Eastern time, and it's a good time. Everybody has a good time flying and chatting in the chat and everything. So make sure you check out Wild Bill up and do some real flight with everybody. And then kind of keeping with our landing theme here, we got a video here from Chris and Lori. They went out and he's just like a touch and go machine, man.
All systems go.
All right.
And this is the FMS
Yeah, Bob.
1.5 meter.
But it could be
Cessna
entertaining.
182.
An entertaining video might steal the show.
4-cell, 3600 milliamp battery.
I mean, you could put your markers on the truck. I'm sorry.
Oh, the bugger went for
I
my
used to,
knee
I've
that
landed
time.
inside the hollow
Yeah.
before, a couple times.
Get some biting flies here. They usually go for the ankle.
Plane came right in the back of the hauler and it landed.
The silhouette right there.
Yeah, and you're too high for me to get the sunset.
Little UMX.
I understand.
I ain't gonna play around over there too much because the silhouette's out. Real easy to get disoriented.
Yeah.
There we get some sun.
Yeah. Except I just knocked my glasses off my shirt.
They have a good time, man. He does some greasy landings. You want to check that out? He's been flying a lot of stuff and everything. Well, Wig Fingers, how you doing, sir? Welcome to the show. But anyway, check it out. You want to see how to do some landings? I mean, he was like knocking them in there, man. I just think having the little marker on the field adds a little something to it. Because whenever I fly, when I'm not videoing, when I'm videoing, I go long. But when I'm flying by myself, man, I land it right in front of me. I don't have to worry about that stupid camera and aiming that damn thing. Bill, how you doing, buddy? We just gave the Monday night live stream a shout out. But Eddie K, man, he's lucky. He's fortunate. He's got his runway right in his backyard.
Hey guys, Eddie K's RC here. I thought you might enjoy a quick video of nothing but touch and goes with my Arrows Aviat Husky. Hope you guys like this.
Yeah, Hangar 51 won the last contest we had. It was close between him and David Snyder. Those two were like neck and neck, and Randy beat
These
RC.
touch and goes will be a mixture of flaps and no flaps.
That's nice. That's right off. That's just right off his back patio, man. That's sweet. We'll watch him do one landing here. See, you need to touch the tail wheel. Need to touch the tail wheel. But he has a good one there, man. He had some markers out there and stuff, man. He'd be tearing it up. We got Ian. And let's see. I think he was out flying something. Yeah, there he goes. He had his cub.
We're out early and it's a beautiful morning. Tune in to see what I'm flying. A true aviation classic. Roll the intro. This airplane, it just really floats my boat. It always has, a cub.
Hey David, how you doing, buddy?
You know, just going into a little bit of history of the Piper J3 Cub. So yeah, Piper produced the J3 Cub from 1938 until 1947, and believe it or not, truly astounding figure, they built 20.
You want to hear the history of it? We'll go back and watch it take off. I got a lot, so I got to kind of go.
Whoa, maybe got that drippy grass then. There she's up. Whether she'll land, I don't know, but
I've had some takeoffs like that before, man. You know, it's just funny, man. It's just like, you know, something's just a little off, you know, whether it's your CG, whether it's your timing or whatever and stuff. But Ian has a good, he gives a good intro. It's just 3 minutes long. I like watching the South California Bombers play. They got a live stream of their baseball game, and it's pretty good. But check out Ian, man. He's going to enter the contest. He did really well too. Yeah. Yeah, it was. You know, you can tell he's not quite taken off into the wind, or the wind shifted on him there. But Alex, man, he's got. I meant to show this last week and I didn't get it on there. But man, check out the lights that he's got on his UMX Conscendo.
Thanks for watching. I'm Alex. This is AMRC, and I have the UMX Conscendo here, and I've done something new to it. You can see it's night outside. I have previously added some blue lights to this, and they work great at night, but not in low light. It was still hard to see, so I replaced them with red and green LEDs. Also, the GST connector I initially used came apart, wires came out of it. Not really good at putting those together, so I bought the previous light strips.
Look how bright that
had
is.
some clear tape over them, and when I pull that off,
my favorite video last time was David Snyder's Harrier Field.
Maybe I'll order some
Brian
sheet for this. Looking nice again,
video.
but I'll try it first tonight, and then hopefully in low light.
It was hilarious.
See if these work. If not, I'll probably switch to white LEDs. All these work well. It
looks pretty good if you ask me.
But it's behind these trees, so I guess we're not going to see it tonight. Okay, let's not waste time. Let me get my radio and get this thing in the air.
We'll watch him toss it up.
There it goes.
So you can see it, man. Hey, look how bright it is out there, though.
Goes. It's pretty windy tonight.
It's like pitch black, too, so. There we go. Now it's working. I'm going to Get it on. EQ, how you doing, man? You snuck in there. Eric, Shadow Ops, how you doing? You got that, but Team Eric in there. It's doing well, man. Yeah, the RV8. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, if I was going to enter the contest, I would probably use my yellow T28 or my white little T28, man. That thing is just you can just put it anywhere. But Adnan, he's building this big Goosky, man. Look at the bearings in that thing, man. It just shows you the parts. But check it out. He's building it. He's going to be building this thing, and it's going to be awesome. I don't think he's going to be flying this in the house, man. That's a big chopper. That is a big one. And then we got Cliff. Cliff dropped something today. How we doing on time? Well, I'm dragging. But he took his Sopwith Triplane.
Hi guys, it's a beautiful morning and I'm going to have another go with the Sopwith Triplane. The wind's getting up slightly, it's probably about 4 or 5 miles an hour, but that's not too bad. So anyway, yeah, I've corrected the few mistakes that I had on it last time, so hopefully this time it's going to be a goer. It's not ideal now, is it? It sounds worse than it is in the microphone, but it's probably about 6
Cool,
miles
man.
an hour.
He upscaled this.
Aircraft should easily take it.
He's accrediting the designer a bit.
I've changed the pilot as well, actually, since the last time.
Just had a
Got now
panel,
nice British pilot in there. Yeah, last time I had full right aileron just to stay straight and level. So let's see what happens this time. Oh, I can turn right now. I'm still holding a bit of right stick in, but at least I can turn right.
It looks beautiful, though.
Putting a bit of.
He's going to trim it out. Man, he flies it in close to the camera and everything. So make sure you check that out. That's pretty cool that he built that. Did an outstanding job. Way to go, Cliff. And then the other builders, man, it's like everybody we got over there builds. Ian builds choppas and everybody else builds planes, you know. And let's see. He's got it's pretty cool. His push rods, how he makes push rods. That's worth seeing. And then he took his Hobby King Tiger Moth out and had to dead stick it in. And then he's got this one here is going good.
Go, Eric.
That's Eric flying one of his foam board planes.
And there's no wind.
Plays a mode 1 flyer, throttle on the right.
It's up though.
He switches around to a lot of planes. Hey Spencer, how you doing, buddy? Gliders, just all kinds of planes he gets in there, man.
See, when I
He got one of his planes.
Sorry.
I suck my belly in.
But so check it out. It's kind of neat. You can kind of see the different guys that he flies with out at the field and everything. And I always like seeing that kind of stuff. So that's pretty cool. Need a spike the likes break here, man. And then we got Jeff. He's isolated on the Isle of Wight. And let's see. Do we want the belly? Yeah, this is the one we want. He's got music. I like music. I like hearing planes better than music. Planes, sound of planes are music to me. If I remember right, it takes him a while to get going here. There we go. Now he's looking for that perfect ground. He's probably waiting on walkers too. I know that. I have to do that. There he goes. He's coming up now. You see the different walking paths, and you got the cliffs going down to the channel. So that's pretty cool, man. It's pretty good. I like watching his onboards. So you get to see the cliffs and the channels and stuff, and Jeff has fun flying. He does a good job. Well, I like hearing the planes, you know, or if someone talks, that's good too, you know, but that's just how I am. I mean, I got some onboards where I got music on an onboard. Yeah, music's good for that because you got the prop noise, but you know. All right, so what we got here? One day ago, man, she's building this Mosquito. It's coming along. It is really great watching that build. But we're gonna watch her take off here. I haven't watched the air show video that they took yet. I'm sure that's good. I've been busy this week.
Good afternoon, you YouTubes. You just done a load of practice approach and touch goes with Big Timbo here. Now I want to do another flight with him, but just cut loose a bit. So let's have some fun. Here we go. Right, left, up, down.
That's going to be nice once they get the landscaping where the soil, where they can run off the runway without tearing up the plane's wheels.
Cut I thought was off. Cut was actually, yeah, it was off. Hey,
Perfect.
No one lost any fingers.
Runway, Gina, for the 2
Here we go.
5 landing challenge. That's pretty cool. I love her intro. I was going to steal that Merlin sound. I thought about it. I came close to doing it. Well, I'm sure she borrowed it from somewhere, but she has a nice flight, man. Nice landings. She practiced landing on the runway. Does a nice job. Tower buzz. But check it out. Like I said, man, it's worth the price of admission to see. I'm sure the air show is good, and the build that she's got going there, that's all pretty good. All right, let's take a break. Come up here. I need some more water. All right, now what I've been busy with, like Linda and her friend are over, and they went to Ireland, Dublin, and the first day in Dublin, her and her friend are out, on the street getting ready. They were going to go do a tour of something, and they're just out there goofing around. Maybe they went to a shop or two, and she's standing on the street looking at her phone, and some guy comes by on the scooter and snatches the phone out of her hand. So that's the first day in over there. I don't think Ireland's in the UK, but that was in Dublin. And then when she gets over to England, she goes to an ATM and it eats her credit card. her main card she was going to use on the trip. you know, she has 2 others as backups because she was like, I don't want to take them. I said, you need to have backups. But that's my baby. That's my love, Linda. And not, you know, she, you know, heck, I've been in the military, man. I'm so used to being out and about and wild locations. My head's like on a swivel all the time, man. I guess that's paranoid or I don't know, ESD, PS, whatever. You know, it's just like, you know, I mean, it's not as bad now. When I first got back, man, I was like, you know, I'd freak out seeing a sack of trash on the road, you know. But I just thought, oh my God, you know. And so they're gonna fly back tomorrow night, and they'll be here, or maybe it's tonight. I don't know. But it's just glad she didn't get hurt, because when they went to the police, and the police, I guess in Dublin, they said it happens all the time, you know. And there was like a woman that got knocked down to the ground, and she got a concussion and stuff. So I was thinking, like, you know, I mean, that's good. Because phones, you know, I mean, yeah, it's $1,000, but you know, it's better not to get hurt than you know, it's not worth getting hurt over. It's worth hurting somebody else over. And it's funny, man. She called me right away with her friend's phone, and I the first thing I did was call the number because I was going to offer to buy it back, but you know, they shut it off right after they stole it, so you couldn't track it. All right, so let's go in. I mean, Bob puts out nice videos. He has some nice. He's got a Tucano there, a big one. He's got this Sea Fury, and this looks pretty cool here, the Stampede. I haven't watched these 2 yet. I haven't watched this one. I watched this one. This is cool.
Yeah, model Lancaster bomber with an electric. Sounds very nice.
Hey Keith, how you doing, guys? Hey, how you doing? We're doing the 7-11. We're doing the 5 landing challenge
To
again.
line up because the wind's slightly crossed.
Hey Travis. Look at that, man. 3 tracks. It looks like a kit. It looks like a kit-built plane. It might even be foam board because it seems light. It seems light, but good job, Bob. Bob always does a good job on the videos, man. He really does. He has some pretty good wisecracks he puts in the comments, man. Garrett, man, we're doing the five landing challenge, man. You're gonna have to get your guys up there to enter it. I got a video out explaining the rules and stuff. It's pretty simple this year, a little different. And yeah, we're not going to do any online voting and stuff like that. I'm going to get some judges. I've already got a couple lined up. I'm going to line up maybe 2 more. You know, so it's not going to be a popularity, and you know, it should be. Hopefully, it'll be obvious when, you know, it'll probably get down to 3 or 4 good ones, and you know, we'll have to have like a death cage match to get it going. But what we got here is we got Mr. Phillip, man. This is the one where he puts it in the tree. There he goes. Boom, right in the tree.
Oh.
And welcome to the Philip Cockram channel, viewers. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. It helps this channel to grow and helps me to bring you these great videos that we all love. So on today's show, we've got the Spitfire here, the Avios 1.5 meter Spitfire. Left, right, up and down, left, right. Looking good. Haven't flown this baby for a while.
They're watching you.
Oh, a bit hairy on the takeoff there. Once you get this guy going,
he didn't cheat, man.
gonna kind of give her.
All right, so make sure you watch this, and he shows it going into that tree right there in slow motion. And it was up there pretty high, and he ended up climbing the tree to get it. But no, Kenny didn't do any cheating. I know that for a fact. All I know is that there were some irregularities with, if you deleted the cookie, you could vote more than once. And I was checking as soon as I saw it happen the first time. I kept checking. I would check it like every 5 minutes, and when you see 30 votes going in, in 5 minutes, I'm thinking like something's up, So I just normed everything out the best I could, and and Kenny was ahead before I started seeing extra votes going in, and then I kind of kept track of the votes everybody was getting and stuff. And basically, like when 20 and 40 would come in in a short time, I just averaged it out. I just normed it out. Took, like when you get high numbers of something that's out of the ordinary curve, you just whop it off. That's all I did, is I did some whopping because I wanted to make it fair. Because David Snyder, that's who I thought was going to win, and then I thought you might win because you get the posse up there at Birmingham to vote for you, and I didn't really care who won. It's not like I didn't have a fit in the fight or anything. But Eric's been putting out some numbers that his band played, and they're pretty good. I mean, they've written some original songs and stuff. It's pretty good, man. And then he crashed his biplane here in this video. If you look at the start of the live stream, I kind of go over how it's going to be done this year. It's a little different. And then I got a video where I did an example. Ooh. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted.
All right. So there's that. And then
There's
let me just check.
There goes that. Yeah. And we got Tug. I missed this video of his. I don't know how I missed it. Well, I probably saw it and was going to come back and watch it. But
turbo timber for the first time, water maiden. And we'll see how this goes. See if he can miss the rocks out there today. Oh, yeah, no problem.
It's just such a beautiful place to fly.
What a difference of power from that carbon cone.
Oh, yeah. Maybe night and day difference. Yeah, all kind of power now. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just take a couple nice easy laps here and maybe do a couple landings.
Couple touch and goes. Yeah, absolutely. If you do your touch and goes, if you go from that side to this side and
on those rocks,
yeah, exactly. What I normally do is I go right out to that tree line, then I start bringing her down, with my timbers. Beautiful day, brother. Beautiful day. Beautiful plane. Look how pretty that plane looks in the air.
Today. I think I'm gonna start throwing a plane in the car when I go to try to sail.
Boy.
Until we get winds.
That's landing there.
Oh, a couple little bounces.
That's okay. It takes time to get used to that,
It's different than on the land, isn't it?
It takes a little time to get used.
But he has a really good flight. He does a good job, man. John does a good job. And Tug does a good video. And he's right, man. I notice, because like the Aero Scout is so light, you can get away with just hitting the throttle, going full throttle. And because it's always on plane. But the Evo is different, man. It's down. The floats are down in the water, and if you go full throttle, man, that thing is going to go crazy on you. I noticed that, especially if it's got a pound of moss hanging off one tune. But Yeah, I want to do some float flying, man. The moss is almost gone completely from the pond. They've cleaned it out. Now, what we got coming up here? Yeah, Terry. That's, I don't know how far away he is from you and stuff, but that would be cool. But Mark is doing like I don't know. Like when I joined the Southern Radio Controlled Flyers, you know, they had me come out and they wanted to see me fly, so I had to go out and fly a battery with 13 guys sitting around watching me, that I just met, like an hour before and stuff, and it was kind of nervous, but I said, "You're fine." They didn't tell me to, do figure, but I did, like figure eights and touch and goes and things like that. I don't get doing dead sticks with an electric plane. I mean, I don't know. Hey, Duan, how you doing, man? Oh, man. That's terrible, man. That's bad. That's bad, Duan, man. Sorry about that. I get bad stuff all the time. I usually just fix it. But when you pay that kind of money for something, you ain't gonna fix it. You're gonna make them fix it. Anyway, Mark had to do his proficiency test at the field, and I don't know. To me, it just did. I don't know. Maybe the guy didn't want to be on video that's doing it with him, but he just didn't seem all that friendly.
Take off and just fly around for a little bit and warm up. Okay. Go out.
He seems pretty stern, man. I told Mark, man, he should have brought him.
Right.
Here, Rick. I said he should have brought donuts, man. He'll be giving any stuff he's going to be doing. He should have given the donuts. Oh yeah, that's a good one. If I still had mine.
I can't believe I'm doing
What's something wrong with the ES?
One thing I haven't covered yet is the boundaries, but I'm not worried about you exceeding the boundaries.
Maybe it was my fault. I should have replaced the ESC. I had doubts.
By the time you get to the boundaries. How long have you been flying? Since October. Oh, since March. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So. See, that exchange there is what got me when the guy that's testing him asked him how long he's been flying, and he goes since March, and he goes, But at the end of the video, he's friendly and he chats with him and everything. And Mark does an excellent job, so make sure you check that out, because I don't know. We don't have people. We don't have. Ray and them have flown at that field. That's for sure, man. Yep, because you remember seeing the highway out there. Yep. Ray and Nate and those guys. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Then we got my buddy Frank. Hey Tim, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Anyway, I gotta quit yakking so much, man. Man, he put a lot of videos up this week, but this is the one that I thought was kind of neat.
Hey y'all, this is Rustic Ivy. So Slow Flyer just wanted to give y'all a little quick tour of how our club looks here. Miracle Strip RC Modelers in Panama City, Florida. And there he is there waving. As you can see, we got it.
Over here is where I used to set up and fly. Was right in here. Phil always had this corner right here, and I would be right in there and stuff. And over here is where you have your refrigerators and stuff.
We got a nice little field.
There you can see the water cooler and stuff. And all this had to be rebuilt after Hurricane.
Slow Flyer brought out some of his planes today. There's a Raddick on the right.
But if you want to see what the field is like there at the Miracle Strip, she gives a good tour of it and stuff. It's pretty cool, man. Real friendly people. It was $20-some when I joined, but I might have been towards not towards the beginning of the year. It's $60. My buddy that I fly with at the park, he just joined again, and I'm thinking of joining. The only bad thing is I can't take Tuco there, and that's the only reason why I'm not a member there. Is I can't take Tuco, and yeah. If I'm going to go fly 2-3 times a week, and I can't take the dog, to me that's not worth it. That's just the way it is, you know. I mean, all right, let's see what we're going to do. Marcus went back to the pit and flew, and he flew well. This is not really close. There it is. But check him out, Captain Hardway, Marcus. And then I would show the pit video, but it takes a while for it to go off, and it's an onboard. He does mostly onboards, unless he can get somebody to video for him. And he does occasionally get someone to video for him. Let's see. Yeah, Ray. Yeah, I thought about buying, if I just didn't spend, you know, $500 on the sailboat with all the parts that I bought for it and stuff that I bought. You know, there was a slightly used Carbon Z T28 for $4 something, and I probably would have picked up another one of those. But Travis and the guys out here, John, out here flying at intersection of
Hey guys, Pilot John. We're going to take up the Eflite CZ 80mm. This will only be the second time, maybe third time I flew this. Got some interesting things going on with this. Got me a new telemetry and Vario sensors that I put on here for my tandem. Shows all my telemetry and stuff, each individual cell and the overall count. I don't know if you guys can see that or not.
Navigation lights on it.
Yeah.
Pretty bird.
Line stabs.
Yeah.
Oh. Guess I could take off in nothing since it was doing that thing, shouldn't I?
They're still working on it.
Yeah, I would. I mean,
always helps to have it lined up.
and just bear with us on the camera, guys. We're still learning it, so yeah. Oh yeah.
John does a good job of flying it, man. He has a great landing and everything. But check out the guys out there, Smoky Mountain RC. They do good stuff, man. They have fun. That's what's important. It's having fun, and they do that. They bring the fun home in a basket. Yeah, I noticed that with the X-Fly, with the big T40, the big T7, the 80mm, it's like if you go full throttle, you don't really go much faster than about 3/4, but it sucks a lot more juice out of the battery, you know. And if you go full throttle versus, you know, like about 3/4 throttle, it's a big difference in consumption. Let's see, what do we got here that we were going to watch? Videos here. We're going to watch this P-47 in Panther flights. We'll check this thing out. Y'all see that? It happens so fast. We're going to back it up so you can see it. All right, he's on the porch. Check this view out, man. Isn't that nice? You might even be able to see whales out there jumping. Look at the river. It's too big for the river.
Oh, crack it there. That was probably the lowest roll I've ever done with this. So I'm gonna turn gyro back on, get an approach set up.
Then he switches to the P-47 flight. He has a real good landing, man, considering he's landing in the neighborhood street and stuff. Hey, Ricky, how you doing? Check him out, though. Just a bunch of young folks out there having fun with RC stuff. Maybe doing something a little wacky, a little crazy, but you know, when I was that age, I was doing way worse wacky and crazy stuff than building planes and flying planes and everything like that. Here we got Shadow Ops RC, and he put out a hangar update.
This is Eric with Shadow Ops RC. We're gonna do a weekly hangar update. Let's roll into our intro.
And he spent some money, or he had his buddy do this intro for him. He gives him a shout out. Stuff. It's pretty good.
Welcome again, everybody. Thanks for coming to the hangar today. We got a couple of updates. First and foremost, this is the motor from my HPI Savage 25. The screw came out because I forgot to Loctite it, so we had to pull the motor off again. We also had to fix the steering again. Come to find out, the servo arm that bolts to the servo was stupid loose.
So it gives you a tour of what he's working on there on the bench. And it's pretty good, man. And he goes into some details here on soldering tips and stuff. And it's pretty easy. It's pretty good. This is a Bluetooth. He's attaching a Bluetooth receiver to his plane. And that's pretty cool. So he puts out some good information there and stuff so that I don't know. There's something on his quad. If he adds the Bluetooth, he can tune it. He can tune it to, via his phone while it's on the plane, and that's pretty cool, man. I think so. We got Musky Bob. He was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here or not, man. He's probably out cleaning some fish, but he got some more airtime.
Hey, Musky Bob here. Hey, I don't fly with Safe anymore. I fly with Ace. Hey, Ace, show him what you got. Hey, all right, nice, good job. Okay, Ace, I think it's time to bring it in for a nice, gentle landing. There you go. Oh, perfect. Good job.
Okay. Here's getting Ace.
Okay, Ace, get some rest. We got a mission in the morning.
That's so fun. I was laughing so hard I couldn't hardly. Thank you, Bob, for letting me play that. Oh, I couldn't hardly. I was just laughing so hard that, I could hardly comment, man. Yeah. He's flying. No longer flying with Safe. He's flying with Ace. And you think it's the card on the nose of the plane, but he acted like he had a mouse in his plane. But I tell you, that thing is hilarious, man. Like I said, I said I was laughing so hard I almost couldn't comment. But so check that out, man. Bob comes up with some good stuff. I like how he names his groundhogs and stuff out there, and ground squirrels and stuff, and I don't know. He's having way too much fun up there in the Arctic Circle of Michigan stuff. But we got Tim the Man Toutant, and he's got somebody flying a boomerang.
right, everything looking good? Everything
Man,
good, man?
that's some RC club there, man. Got the 40, 50-foot runway.
Everything good, man? We all good? I heard nothing yet. Okay. Ready? Get up. Let's go. You're good.
This video is a little wonky. I'm not sure why. Doesn't get any better either. Anyway, check that out. It's pretty good, man. Tim, it's one of his buddies, but man, Tim does a lot of customizing on planes and stuff, and it's pretty good. And he's a great guy. All right, Terry, man, be safe, stay cool. Hey, Mr. Jackson RC, welcome to the show, man. Here we got Victor, man. Victor's I don't know if y'all remember it or not, but he lost his F-86 mid-air.
Global Jet Club.
He's got a new one.
F-86.
Same size. He doesn't have the air boss with him, so the video is what the video is. The air boss is supposed to be there this weekend to get some good video, better video. I mean, yeah, other good video. Anybody with video is good.
F-86 Saber.
He has a beautiful maiden. Roy, how you doing, buddy? So smooth. And he has a nice landing too, so check it out. Victor always has some great videos and stuff because his wife is excellent at shooting videos, man. She does a really good job. And he's second flight. He's got the wing tanks on, and this was probably a little better flight, and the landing, was just a little different. But it's only the second flight, and he did an excellent job. And then we got EQ. And he's got a plane that I had to look up, man. He's got this plane right here. Oh, shoot.
Looks like we'll get some more screws.
We'll go back here.
Yeah. I seen one of these on eBay maybe 2 years ago, and it got on up there in price. I couldn't really afford it, but I got a hold of this in pretty good price, so I couldn't let it go. Let's get you close here. Maybe you can see the spec. Get you over here. I mean, from the pictures on eBay, it's in like new condition. If you can hear me, I'm trying to talk in the box.
I had to look this plane up. I had to look it up because I never even knew that plane existed. It was designed as an interceptor, a night interceptor plane. That's a pretty good find, Eric.
Just kind of put some.
And he goes through the unboxing and stuff, and it seems like it's pretty quality plane.
I can't believe how fast they got to.
For being an older ARF.
I bought it Sunday. Even though it's a big old piece of plastic.
So he goes through it.
Clear plastic.
Typical Eric unboxing. You might even have it built, man. Okay, we're going to do this again, eh? There we go. Nope. But this is good too. He's got the motor installed on this one.
Okay, pilots.
He's got that thing ready to rock and roll. Just has to do a few more things to finish buttoning it up. But check it out, man. Eric's building away. It's a pretty nice job there. And stuff. Looking pretty good. Then my buddy Larry Pensacola. He does all kinds of, he flies and he does trucks and crawlers and quads and stuff. But he did this. He had a 1-year review on this.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I'm starting a new series here, the 1-year review. Any RC that I've had for a year, I'm going to take it out and give you a review. Find out feelings that maybe have changed, things that I like and dislike after 1 year. And we're starting out with the Low Z Pro Moto.
He goes over, I remember he goes over it and talks about it and stuff, and then he goes out and runs a battery. It gives some tips on how to drive it and stuff. Hey Quad, hey Crazy Quad, how you doing, man? But so check it out. And he does, yeah, he just does a lot of builds and mods and flying, and you know, and he buys all that stuff with his own money, man. He $1,000 trucks and truggies and cars, and he loads up that Cruise, man. That Chevy Cruise, man. That the back seat comes down. That thing could haul some stuff, man. He manages to cram. It surprises me in there. And what John has got out here is he's got a FR Sky IX R4, and he bounded up to Spectrum and did that. So that's pretty cool.
Hey y'all, Noons here from Banana Hobby, and welcome back to Noons Airborne RC. So in today's video, we remaidened the Valiant, and we did that using our X14S from FlySky and with our 4-in-1 module from iRange X. So hopefully you liked the video. Went without a hitch. So the first few minutes, the plane's a little bit hard to see. I was testing the limits of the range, and I was doing the trick into the plane because, as you know, I use flight modes on my flat switch. So hopefully you liked the video. If you're interested more in the transmitter or in the iRange X module, go ahead and check out the previous videos I have on the channel. I also have the links where you can get
our flap set in. We're using our X14 with our module.
Hopefully it gets on Team Banana.
We're going to have to retrim the plane. All right.
Yeah. Well, after 20-some years in the military, you know, you kind of go through that phase.
There we go, guys. I'm going to have to trim her out.
Plus, he likes all that old West stuff. Anyway, man, he has a flight and he checks out. He does safe, it tests safe and everything. And so it does, you know, it's pretty good, man. It gives you a pretty good go over on how to do it and stuff. Yeah, I think he's trying to look like Doc Holliday, man, you know, from the Kurt Russell movie, whatever that movie was, a gunfight at the OK Corral. But do on, man, he's up there in Maryland. He's got good music in his mind. Watch him fly around. Now, I may have sped the video up, because I notice if I click it, nope, it's normal. Sometimes, like if I double click, shoot. Their field looks nice. Carbon Z, baby, man, he has a beautiful landing. So check him out, man, Duan. He's up there in Maryland, and he took his Futura out this week too, and Wow. You gonna fix it yourself, Eric, or do you take it somewhere? I don't know if you could fix that. I admire people that can fix things. I've helped tear a transmission down, man. There's just too many plates, pressure plates. And, oh my God, what a rat's nest. Oh, just too many. All right, let me see. Now, what was I going to show? RC. Oh, yeah, this is it right here, man. He built this out of foam board right here. This just popped up and stuff. I subbed to him just, I don't know, because he popped up on my sites. He has never been on my channel, never done anything for us, but this is cool. He shows the build. I'm not going to watch a lot, but he goes through the build and the painting, and that's just pretty cool, man. Built that out of foam board. He's got this little dolly to launch it off of. Boom. And a great flight. I don't know. To me, I like building stuff, and I like building foam planes. I got a foam plane I need to work on. I'm starting to get a stack of stuff, you know, because I've only got maybe a 2-hour window, 3-hour window early in the morning, you know, to work on stuff in the garage before it gets too overwhelmingly hot. But that's pretty cool, man. And he builds stuff and flies it. And man, Ricky, man, Ricky and Oscar, they got out and they flew these jets. It was fantastic, man. The Blue Angels and the Big MiG, and it's a good video to watch. You know a guy? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, because you could probably do some painting for him. But this is pretty cool, man. Oscar flying the big HSV. He has such a smooth flight. Yeah, I noticed. I figured it's probably when the wind's out of a certain direction, Ricky. Yeah, I noticed that you guys go out there and fly. Yeah, we used to fly off the runways and the tarmac, like you guys are flying off there. The runways are so smooth, though. At least the ones on Toth were, because it's that special cement that's like about 3 feet thick. Yep, Oscar. Yep. He has a great flight, man. He really does. Oscar does a good job. Were you videoing this one, Ricky? We'll watch you guys take off here.
Timer start.
Good job, very good job. I like how you see the mountains in the background. You do like a solo flight, and what's good is Ricky puts chapters in his videos. Here, it's they got the single flights, and then they've got the. We'll watch him take off in the tandem flight. That's so cool how he does the little game tags. Oh, Elizabeth, yeah, she does a good job. But they have a good flight, man. They have nice landings. All 3 videos are nice landings and stuff, man. Good job, Ricky, and Oscar, and Elizabeth, man. Excellent. Excellent fun down there in the sun. And we got Shay. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. I'm trying not to rush. Usually I feel like I'm rushing. And when you rush, you make mistakes. Anyway, man, he's got this thing all lit up.
Pilots, everybody, welcome back to Hamilton's Hangar. I'm Che. We got Ashley on the camera, dynamic duo, back again with another video. Today, we have something special for you. I'm so excited, guys. We have our unit lights and our formation lights fully 110% installed, along with our wing connectors, fast connects, things like that from Unilight. So we're going to dive into those really fast for you guys here and show you guys the lights, which are the main point of this video. Next video is going to be the nose retract, which we'll be installing tomorrow. And yeah, we're pretty much almost done, guys. We're like 90% of the way done. We're just going to work on our canopy next and then finish it up. And these unit lights are only powered up on 2S right now, and they have the ability to go up to 3S with the resistor soldered in.
Check this light setup, man.
Soldered in there. So,
and how he did the wing connectors, the whole
we also have a double nose light coming as well. That's already on our nose gear. So I'm super duper excited to show you guys that as well. But yeah. So
I like the slime lights, man. That is so cool.
Absolutely amazing. So
formation lights. I would be so nervous flying that. Are you kidding me? I would just be so nervous, you know. I think it's going to scream with that Schuber fan, big old Schuber fan that he's got in there. And this guy, he's commented on some videos and stuff. So, and I watch his channel. I check it out. But what he's got the Stefan Bull Corsair Red Bull. It's Tower Hobbies back when it was Tower Hobbies, before it was bought. You know, before Horizon bought it, and they went bankrupt. But they had these Red Bull planes, and they were nice planes. I don't know, they weren't made by FMS. I don't think they might have been. But, you know, I've got the Red Bull PT-17. My buddies had the P-38. He had this one, too.
Plane, a wheel came off and messed up a retract. And like many projects, I've yet to touch it. So I'm flying gear down.
Yeah, I can't wait for Shay to maiden his F-22. I just hope it goes well. Just don't go slow in the turns. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Roy. I like my PT-17.
Oh,
he has a smooth takeoff, but he has a good flight, man. He really does a good job flying it. He has a greasy landing and everything, and yeah, I just saw that and I thought it caught my eye, and I did it. And we got Dave yourself, man. Dave went live last Sunday. And I don't know when he's going to go, but so give it, you know, check on Dave. Make sure you click the notification because he goes out and does stuff. Let me just make sure he didn't pop a video. Nope, he hasn't done a video. He's doing some game stuff, but he went live, man. Let's see. There he goes. He did a little quad flight around the neighborhood.
Bring it back my way here. Bring him on down.
In the storm.
All right.
We'll watch him come on. Here he comes. He messed up the sound.
Any of those are repairable. If not, I need to gut them out, like the Aero Scout that I have with the skeleton here.
Anyway, he has a good show.
And try to see if
this was just a sit down
with
debate
worth using in something else or some other project. The biggest problem that
But that's it. That's all I got. That's it. That's enough, man. That was good. But yeah, I just couldn't believe that, man. It's just like Linda's trip is pretty good. Yep, Lori. You guys, hey Keith, remember, do your 5 landings. Just make sure. In fact, let me go over this one more time here. We'll give you a shot of this here. Let's see, 1 August. Nah, that's not it, man. I got to go here. Nope, it's in the desktop. See, I got everything pretty well organized. there's the rules. You can pause that. And then I want to show you, just make sure you set the cones up. And I do got to go back to the camera here and look at this. Get this JPEG. Get this up there. Just set out a line across the field there and just touch it. Touch down on this line right here. Oh yeah, I'm pointing at the screen like you can see it. Just touch the wheels down. You know, you got a tail dragger, touch the tail wheel. You got a tricycle, touch all 3 wheels and take off and go. This, if you notice that the rule said 1 plane, 1 battery. So you can fly anything you want, but we're going to be counting planes. Yeah, because I don't think I'd want to go up against Ian with a helicopter, but I'm sure some of you guys are pretty good chopper pilots too. Simple rules. You know, just send in, you know, I prefer you know, not send in 12 videos, just send in 1 video, you know. And we'll be taking videos for the whole month of August. And if someone sends one in that comes in September 1, you know, we'll try to get the judging finished up as soon as we can. We'll get the videos in. Yeah, I got a method to my madness. It should be pretty good, but you never know. I mean, we could end up with 10 great videos, so we'll have to figure out a way to break any ties or anything like that. Just, you know, hopefully nobody gets mad, nobody gets upset. You know, I bought the trophy today, and it's you know, like, it's going to probably be, you know, like $24 and stuff, but it's a pretty neat little trophy. It's different than the cup I bought last time that Kenny has, Hangar 51. Kenny Hangar 51, he won it last time, and he actually had, I don't know, he sent in a bunch of videos, and they were all great. He did a good job. So did Garrett, being Garrett. Garrett had some good landings, and so did David Snyder and Randy BRC. But you know, I don't know. I don't have any favorites. I'm not pulling for anybody. Just want everybody to have fun. I had fun tonight. Hopefully you did. Kate, Steph, Marsh, if you're watching, Gracie, hopefully we get Linda back here safe and sound. And you know, like if you do it, you know, like if you, like Philip, you do yours on that road there, you manage to land between two cones there on that road. That, you know, that counts higher than, you know, somebody out there flying off a big old paved runway and stuff. You know, it adds up, ratchets up the what's it called, man? I don't know, degree of difficulty scale. But fun. We're looking for fun and precision and stuff. And this comes from back when I was flying. I would always bounce my warbirds in, and my buddies would always, it's like, hey Jeff, you want me to land that for you? You know, nobody's going to remember how great you flew if you can't land your plane, you know. But that's what made me a better flyer. All right, guys, this is Jeff saying thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing and being part of Team Let's Go Flying. Thank you all very much. Have a safe weekend and be kind. And this is Jeff saying good night. Hey Rick, how you doing there? Good night, everybody. Night, night. Woo-hoo!